Of course, here is the close-up of the cartridge itself. Nothing too special going on here. But I guess we'll find out. We're gonna pop this in to the Switch 2 right now, and we'll do some early impressions here. It's nice that it's only a 4 gig download, so I can get it. I can get this one up a little bit faster, so I don't have to wait for it to download here. 4 gigs isn't the end of the world. Go ahead and download this. Checking software information. Can I download it? They usually don't take this long. Okay, it's actually taking its time. This is the first. I'm glad. This is why it's good to record these. Oh, Nintendo servers are having some issues here, so I can't get it downloaded.
Guys, what is up with Star Wars Outlaws? I've been seeing this all over my timeline on X, and I'm just kind of curious about it because something seems afoot. Now, I've been seeing a lot of videos and articles on Twitter, X, YouTube, talking about Star Wars Outlaws, praising it for being a great game on the Switch 2, and it just doesn't seem organic. It's a game key card, guys. Hate to break it to you. Just like every other third-party title on the Switch 2, not every single one, but almost every single one is a freaking game key card, right? And it's kind of getting annoying. So I want to talk about the game key card again because I just can't let it go, and I don't think anybody should let it go. I think we should keep hammering Nintendo about the game key cards, why they suck and why nobody should buy it. Now, I am happy to say that when I do see people like big-time Nintendo fanboy shills posting their collection of empty boxes or game key cards, I'm happy to say that when I go into the comment section, I see people ripping them to pieces, which tells me that the general audience does not rock with the game key card, which is great. But something weird is going on with Star Wars Outlaws. Is Nintendo or is Ubisoft or these third-party publishers paying people to write good reviews on the game key cards? Because this is just kind of weird to me. Now, I've been going through YouTube and I've been seeing videos from a couple YouTubers like GVG with a title that says Star Wars Outlaws has a legit excuse for game key cards. Or Nintendo Prime's I was right, Star Wars Outlaws is impressive on the Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, I'm just not buying it. It just doesn't seem organic, doesn't seem authentic, and it seems like there's bots out there or there's paid accounts or shills or the access guys that want to keep blowing smoke up companies' butts so that they can get free game codes and free stuff. We've seen this on YouTube. People love shilling for companies in the hopes that one day they will get a free product review or a game code. It's kind of sad, but that's just the way YouTube works, right? Anyways, I'm all over X. And you can see here, there's just a whole bunch of articles blowing smoke right up the game's ass. Let's look at some of these posts here. We got Dan's Distillery. Star Wars Outlaws is a great game. Having so much fun with it on the Switch 2 all over again. Look how beautiful it looks. J Biggs NYC. Early game. Star Wars Outlaws picture mode shenanigans. Who said you can't get good graphics on Switch 2? Sonic Pulsar playing more Star Wars Outlaws handheld footage. Still mind blown by how good this version is. Like, Jesus freaking Christ. And it just keeps going on and on and on. The fact that I can play Star Wars Outlaws on my Switch 2 is so cool to me. You're gonna tell me these guys are not bots? And it's the same guys over and over again. Look, finally we got some sense here. We got Kata. Star Wars is a dead franchise that can't grow up and get out of its own way. They can only resort to member berries and nostalgia while belittling the past to prop up the future. It's so tiresome. Star Wars Outlaws. I'm really glad that Kata's in the algorithm. I'm gonna like that. Master of the TDS, bringing some common sense here too. The truth always comes out on Star Wars Outlaws. I think I'm gonna buy Star Wars Outlaws out of pure hatred for the idiot guys that are mad at KVS's design. It's not organic, it's just complete bullshit because we know that Star Wars Outlaws is not a good game. It's just not a good game, okay? It goes on sale constantly, it didn't make a lot of money in sales. And again, it goes back to political agendas again, which we don't really care about, right? But again, the Switch 2 is not a powerhouse console. I love my Nintendo Switch 2, but there's only certain types of games that I play on my Nintendo Switch 2. Primarily, I like to play collections. I like to play games like SVC Chaos, a 2D fighting collection game, right? Tomba, collection game. I like to play 2D side-scrollers, Shredder's Revenge, right? And this one I even got this one signed by the devs. Tribute Games. Fighting Collection, right? Those are Switch games that I like to play on my Switch too. I like to play first-party titles like Donkey Kong Bonanza, great first-party title game. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And by the way, I did not pay $80 for this game before anybody jumps in. I did not pay $80 for this game. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video, but I did get it discounted. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. Cyberpunk, great game on the Switch 2. It runs great for the Switch 2. It obviously runs better on PC and the PlayStation. But for the Switch 2, it runs fine. It runs really good. It's not the primary way to play those types of games, right? I'm not looking for Metal Gear on the Switch 2. I'm not looking for first-person shooters. I'm looking for games that I want to play portable, first-party titles, and 2D side-scrollers. I love playing 2D side-scrollers on my Switch 2. Right now, I'm loving the crap out of Silksong, right? Really good game. So when I see all these articles of people talking about how amazing that this game looks on the Switch 2, and this Switch 2 is the best version of Star Wars Outlaws, something is not right. I call shenanigans on this. So I don't know what it is. There's got to be some kind of shadow organization. There's something going on. But when people are praising really bad games on the Switch 2, you know something is up, right? Again, game key cards are garbage. No, there's no legitimate excuse to have game key cards. And when people say stupid shit like, you know, Sony does the same thing. No, they don't, okay? Blu-ray discs are not empty discs. There's stuff on the disc that you install onto the hard drive. It doesn't play off the disc. It installs it to the drive. But it is not an empty disc, okay? Plain and simple. So, kind of really grinds my gears because I love the Nintendo Switch 2. I like Nintendo. I don't love Nintendo. I'm not a shill. I don't support companies like that. I'm not a company guy. I like what I like and that's it. So when you got people over here, you know, making excuses for why game key cards are legitimate or why really bad games are the best versions on the Switch 2, it's bullshit, right? So anyway, guys, you let me know what you think. What's up with these guys? What's up with all these shills? You let me know. Like the video, subscribe, catch you on the next one. Peace.